Moving from home generally is something stressful. It is something you can look forward to,
Yeah.
but I think because I can speak for myself and say I was young when I moved here, so it was something that was like exciting and all.
Yeah. You're 19, right?
18.
18
Yeah, I
when
had
you
just
first moved
turned.
to
Yeah,
Germany.
I had like
Oh
turned
my
a few
God.
few. I was like few days.
After turning
Yeah,
18.
after turning
Wow, that's
18,
amazing.
and yeah, it was exciting at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But then now that I think back on it, I'm like,
I was
okay,
young.
I was actually
I was
young. Like
actually a baby.
18-year-olds, other
Ah,
18-year-olds were just like
just playing at
vibing,
home,
you
and
know,
then
and
you're
I was
already
just, yeah,
moving to Germany.
yeah.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode with us. Today, we hope that you guys watched our previous video, and today we bring you something new, something exciting,
Yeah,
another topic.
yeah. Today,
Another topic that really kind of gets to the heart,
yeah.
moving from home.
If we cry,
If we
it's
cry,
okay.
disclaimer, it's okay.
Yeah.
Moving from home, coming to Germany, we just want to talk about that and digest it, like how it is basically being here,
Yeah.
not just being a foreigner, but also being a
Black
black
woman.
woman. Like, that
Yeah.
is really something big. So I hope you guys are gonna stay. And if you're not subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe because we are bringing you the hot topics and more.
And we would love it if you just stayed and just, catch up with our stuff. You'll enjoy it. We promise you
Definitely,
that.
definitely. So, I'm gonna start by saying you moved when you were really young.
Yeah.
I was 21 when I moved.
Yeah?
It was 4 days after I turned 21
Okay,
when I
that's
moved. Yeah, but
so you had an idea, like, especially on things like financial stability,
oh
a
yeah.
little. I had no idea. Like, honestly, yes, I did like get that like training from my dad on saving and stuff like that. I did get it, but like I had never like had a salary type of thing. To get
Okay.
it? So I don't feel like I knew how to use money. Like I still
You know,
think I'm figuring it out right now.
you're
And
really young. My sister is 19 now,
yeah,
and sometimes I just look at her and I'm like, this
you
baby.
can't. Yeah, you
I
wouldn't
have to
be.
decide some things for her.
Yeah.
So thinking that you moved that young to Germany, it's
Yeah,
really
when I think
big.
about it, it's actually like, what? What was I thinking? Like, what was I
You're
thinking?
brave though. That was really brave for you
It
to do.
was. To be honest, I don't know. Probably, I thought it was roses over here and
Oh my
everything,
god. Oh my god.
and that everything will just fall in place. I mean, it did. At the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
I'm still here. I'm fit, and I,
And you've grown.
yeah,
And
I
you've
have.
grown
I'm,
into.
yeah.
I mean, being away from home, it makes you learn,
Jack
like,
up at home.
yeah,
Would say, hey, jacked up.
jack up. It makes you learn to be independent,
Yeah.
mostly, which is something that is um from where we come from. Most of the times, you don't really get the opportunity to stay on your own, like,
Not
and be
really.
independent. Nxa ingini ikhona, if
And
you,
that's
yeah,
that's so true. Like
if yeah.
if you have it there, it's like why should I just go and live on my own and then just
Yeah,
it
when
doesn't
I
make
have a
sense.
spare bedroom in
Yeah.
my parents' house. But then moving away from home, it makes you think, okay, now I have to stand on my own.
Yeah.
I have to do these things on my own. I have to make my
You know
own
how hard it
decisions.
actually is to pick a toothpaste. Like I actually was just laughing at myself. Like the other
I
time
think you've
I
told me
was
before.
talking,
You
yeah, I was
told me
talking up
before.
on things, and I was just thinking, oh my gosh. Now I actually like compare toilet paper and like make sure there's always toilet paper at home, and it's
Yeah.
just that independency thing. You're right about that. Like you
Mm-hmm.
learn how to be really independent.
Like the
Do you
little
think
stuff.
if you hadn't moved from home, you'd still
Mm-hmm.
be staying with your parents, or you'd have moved
Definitely,
out.
I'll be staying with my
I
mom.
think so too,
Yeah, my
definitely.
mom was not just going to allow me to say I'm moving
Oh,
out to where?
usianga.
To where?
Kuba.
To
For
where?
what?
For what? When you have a room in this house, you know. But then the other good thing on my side was that I had started a business already before I moved
Oh
from
wow,
home.
okay.
So the independence part really to me was extra, but
Yeah.
then I had
You had
already
an idea of how to
I had an
get
idea of
around.
how to get around with money, how to save and all that. I had a very good idea on that. It's
Oh,
a story
that's
for another
good.
day.
Yeah.
But then but then still it's overwhelming
It
actually
is.
being alone
It
in here,
is.
being so young, and I've been asked a lot of times that how did you even manage, like how were you able to just leave
Leave
home
home, yeah.
and come to Germany?
Because it is, for one person, it is a whole lot. Like, I can't say I moved on my own completely because, my cousins, we moved around the same times, and it was like a discussion we had that, okay, if we're gonna move, we're gonna do it together and we're gonna help each other type of thing.
Okay.
And unfortunately, we didn't all go to the same place. So that was already like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
That's where the overwhelming for me was like, oh, damn, like now this is actually real. Now I have to
I'm on my own.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of have
to
push
plan
yourself
things by
out
myself
there
and just yeah.
and be on your own
And
stuff.
making friends and all that.
Oh
Like
man.
still right now it's like
This should be a topic on its own. How do you make friends, like
right?
real friendship in your
Right.
20s? Like, because I feel like I don't want to go off topic, but
Yeah, no, that's okay.
but I feel
I'm
like,
also just like daydreaming about like
you
thinking
know,
about it.
we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we should talk
Because
about it like
it's a little bit deep. It's a little bit deep.
because now when you're having friends, you want friends also with a little, like back then it was just friends,
Yeah.
vibes.
But
But now
it's a whole lot of
that's where the
expectations.
overwhelming for moving comes out also. Like
Yeah.
it's shown there also, and
The
just
people that
fitting
you,
in.
yeah, the people
Just-
that you associate yourself with.
Yeah.
The fitting in part, it's so hard. Already, you're in a foreign country. You're trying to figure everything out. You're trying to figure out the money, the expenses,
Yeah.
everything and anything. And then there is fitting into this new society that you just walked into that has its own standards and stuff like that.
Like its own trends, its own language, slang. As for like their slang here, it's sometimes like it's weird. For me, it's like
What
I
are they
can't
saying?
speak.
I know. I also can understand that.
Sometimes
German
it's
slang.
just like it's okay. The language itself is enough.
The language itself is enough,
Yeah.
definitely. And being in a society that has everything almost different from what
we're
we used to, it was for me definitely very hard. But then the time that I moved out from, I came as an au pair. I've talked about this before. By the time I like moved out to stay on my own and stuff, that's when I saw that okay, the society, there's a lot involved.
Yeah.
Like there is the outside world, there is work, there is meeting different people, there is the part of really being black where you really see that okay, I'm black, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. It's getting hard.
This is like it's like okay, rah now, like okay, let's fight.
Like when you're reminded that you're black, there are situations that
Like I never knew I've always known I was black,
yeah.
but like I never knew I was black. Like
black.
I'm actually black, and I had never had to be like, oh yeah, no, I'm black, guys, I'm black and I'm proud. Like I never had to say that ever in my life, and then I got here and everyone's like doing this thing of like, but yesterday you were like bald. Today you've got like a bob. The next day you have like braids. The next day you're like a rasta.
Talk about changing your hair. And the fact that they call braids rasta, I hate that.
They have different names for everything.
Oh my god.
They have different
Black
names.
women, we change our hairstyles like
It's normal.
It
Like,
is.
do you know, you think it's 2023. You would really think that it's like everybody knows
Everybody
this now.
knows, yeah.
But it's not. In reality, it's never like that.
How do
I
they,
think it's
do
just
they treat,
ignorance.
do they treat you any different, like at work because of your hair? Like
I mean, I
when you have
can't.
your afro out, when you have a wig on, do you really feel like that? Okay, now I kind of have all eyes on me or something like
do, but then also I'm also a bit extra sometimes, right? So like eyes are not always, but like
that. Almost.
almost.
On her.
But I remember the first time I started my social year, my voluntary social year, and I started when I had braids. I had braids, I
Okay.
think, and I had them for like a long time because you know here you don't just get anyone to just braid your hair.
Yeah,
You have
don't
to do
just
it
get your
yourself
hair
if you
done
don't
like
know
that.
anyone who can
Yeah.
spice you up, type of thing. So I had braids for like maybe I think about like a good 2 months.
Oh my god! I just want to
Don't
think
judge
about
me.
it.
Don't
I
judge
do
me.
not even
And
know
then
anything about it.
I thought of taking out my braids, and then I took them out, and I had like my pretty little afro.
Okay.
And
It was short at that time.
It wasn't like too short, but like it. You could tell it was just like
It was.
it's throwing,
It's
right?
throwing. It's
And like it was,
there.
you know how okay, it doesn't matter what size an afro is, but like you put your fingers in an afro, it's like you've ruined the whole thing.
I know.
You have
Can we drink more?
you have ruined the whole thing.
You know, one thing about an afro, you need to make sure that if you are suctioning something out, if you are like
It has
pressing
to
the
be.
hair,
You
it
have
has
to be.
level.
It's an art, guys. It's an art. You don't just get out of the house. It takes time, first of all.
Yeah.
So now for someone to be like, and just
And just want to touch. Do you allow people to touch your hair though?
I've done it once by mistake.
Oh my
Probably
god.
a couple of times by mistake. Okay, this actually we need to have like a whole topic on this. But I will tell you a story. I think I've spoken about it before. I don't know. There's a lady at work, and she was like new, and we're both new actually because I started like this job, and we're both like kind of new.
Yeah.
And yeah, I changed my hair like almost
All the
every
time. Every
week
is
if I
different.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she was like asking me, oh, and she was saying, oh, your hair is nice, yeah? Like, I didn't know if she was asking me or telling me. It was like, oh, your hair is nice, right?
Is it a question or?
Yeah. And then she's like, and I was like, oh, thank you. But we were having a very important conversation before that, right? And then and I was like distracted thinking on that conversation still. And then she asked me, is it okay if I touch it? And then I was like, yeah.
Okay.
And like, she started really touching it.
Oh my god.
And I was there like, I don't
Oh
like
my
that.
God.
But like, I
Oh
couldn't
my
say,
God.
oh, sorry, I don't like that because I had already said, yeah, you can touch it.
No, I think I would hold your hand and be like, oh,
It just happened. We were walking also. So it was like, it was just
and
still.
she was just.
She was like.
Oh my god.
She's caressing my hair. And I was just there like, are you done? No, I was wearing a wig. That's a funny thing. I was wearing a wig.
Oh, that's weird.
I think I told 2 stories at one time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was still telling you the one of the braids out
Yeah.
and the afro.
Yeah.
The afro one, yeah, I actually ended up just telling them, oh, I don't like it when people touch my hair.
Yeah.
I just had to tell them because like they didn't really, I guess they genuinely didn't know.
I don't know if people
But
don't know.
I don't know why. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to do this, Mama.
Okay.
Someone just finds it cute to just like, it's like, are you flirting with me? Like that's the first thing. Like that's the first thing that comes to like, uyangifuna. Because I want you. I know for a fact I want you.
Why are you touching my hair
Yeah.
like that? That's weird,
It
honestly.
is weird.
But for me, with hair, I always cut my hair. You know?
Yeah.
Like I can have this like winter, I can just try and do some mabanzes, some protective hairstyle, and then just try and grow my hair. So that in summer I can have braids on, and then I can cut my hair. That is what I do. So I love doing waves, finger waves. I cut my hair this other time when I was at work. And then I went with the afro first because I had not relaxed, like put any chemical first. And they're like, your hair is very short. Why?
Because they're now used to
me,
luscious, elegant praise. They're used to that praise. And then now they're seeing,
your hair is so short.
Where did it go?
And stuff. I'm always wearing wigs. They're like, okay. And also there's this thing that when you tell them you wear wigs, it's like you have a problem with your hair. They still haven't met black women or what?
Someone asked me if I was going for, like, I don't know what they're called now. Those shows where you, like, a performance. And I was like,
at the theater.
No, this is like my hair for the week. It's like for the month. It's the hair for the month. So what are you saying?
What are you asking me?
Like, oh, okay. Why are you wearing one? I'm just like, because I can't. Why are you not wearing one?
Because I can. I want to. We're actually privileged, and I think that they like that
our hair is quite diverse. Like, that's one thing I love about it.
I did the finger waves.
Yeah.
And then they're like, Praise, your hair, what happened? I'm like, it's a new hairstyle. They're like, but yesterday it was standing, it was afro. You know the waves you have to like put gel and and the whole time they're like, no, we like you better with long hair. I'm like, it's my head. I can do anything that I want.
You know this thing also of, oh yeah, I like the other hairstyle better than you. I think you should keep the Sorry, but I really don't care what you like.
I didn't ask for an opinion. Like, honestly.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's part of the
cultural differences.
Cultural differences of what we go through. Like, it's crazy. This other time, where I was reminded that I'm black.
Yeah.
I was at work actually, like a month ago, and this man, I was just helping him and all, and he was being friendly and everything, right? There were two men in one room at the hospital, and then there is a cream.
Oh, okay.
There's a cream. I was working at a hospital where like they use a lot of creams and stuff for the skin. So there's a cream that you have to apply. When you're applying it, you have to have handshoe. Gloves.
Yeah, exactly.
Gloves. You need to have gloves on, because if you don't have gloves on, it's going to like darken your fingers.
Oh,
and
okay.
Stuff, like the knuckles and everything. So I explained to this guy that you need to wear this so that it doesn't darken.
Don't you dare tell me he said, but yes, already.
And then he's like, I was actually explaining to one guy, and then the other one is just there listening. And then he's like, make sure that you don't, you listen to her, because you otherwise you also become a nigger like her. I'm like,
he said what?
He said, otherwise you also become a nigger like her. I'm like, and he laughs and she looks at me. I literally did this.
If you say that, like,
I literally stood there and folded my hands. I'm like,
do you know what the funny thing is? That word never used to like bother me at home, back home. Here, when I got here,
no, that's very disrespectful. Like you cannot, you. Who are you to call me a nigger? Who are you to call me a negro? We call each other niggers. It's fine. But who are you to call? You know, I was so offended. Like, and he laughs and he looks at me. There was also another
sorry
nurse
you went
inside.
through that, actually. Like, I'm sorry.
I think I told you on the day.
I'm so sorry.
And then I actually went out. I was so annoyed. I was so pissed. And I went out. And then I was like, you know what? I need to get some air. They're like, where are you going? I said, I'm going outside. I literally went outside, got some air.
To be honest, it's fine. I'm not coming back to work.
And then I'm thinking,
3 days, please.
You are here because you're helping these people. But then the treatment that you get sometimes is
like,
You know, those are the things that make you just wish, okay, if only I could just be
And
home.
those are one of the things that lead to depression as a foreigner
Yeah,
in a foreign country.
yeah,
Those little things, they keep building up, and
yeah, definitely.
you end up getting so depressed because like there's already a lot going on. Like work is enough, social life is enough. Like the fact that it doesn't balance, not getting enough, I don't know, money sometimes, because like it's
Yeah.
okay, but is it really?
Definitely, and that leads me to the point of saying, you as a person, as a foreigner in Germany or wherever you are, you need to find your own community.
Yeah, a
Find,
safe space.
yeah, find a safe space. Find your people. You know, that you can actually like go and, what do you call this, unload
Yeah,
everything,
thing
just,
on,
you know,
yeah,
own them, because if you are
and people
alone,
that understand you.
exactly.
But the good thing is, like, from my experience, it's really actually. I used to like just paint everyone with the same brush and be like, these people are just A B C D. You know, it's not everyone who's. It's just the arrogant motherfuckers. The ignorant motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Sorry to swear, but it's just them. The ignorant,
And
arrogant,
this man calls,
stupid.
he calls me back, and actually the other nurse calls me back, and then he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that word was offensive. And then the other guy's like, I knew that word
That's
is offensive.
offensive.
Everyone knows
No.
that word, you do not use it. I'm like, I'm sorry. I was just like, nigga, please. I'm just like, nigga, please. Like, honestly. But anyway, I had to unload. I think I told you forgot, I left a voice message and you didn't listen to it. It's possible. With it's possible. But anyways, I did find someone and talk to, and then I kind of felt better.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But it is actually possible because
there's always a lot going on. But anyways, yeah, find your people and make sure that you try and avoid the loneliness and thinking so much and wishing you're home, because it does get better. Definitely does get better.
Time, yeah. But I don't know if it just becomes like sometimes, unfortunately, you just get used to it also.
Yeah.
Like all the downs, but doesn't mean like being here. We're not making this video for everyone to think that like we're just depressed and life here is not fun. No, there's ups. There's also ups and you know,
and everything. But anyway, we're gonna share the ups some other day.
Yeah.
But we just wanted to give you an insight of some of the things that we go through. Not saying we're sad.
No, we're not sad. We look too good right now to be sad even.
Too good to be sad.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys.
It's giving Nicki Minaj and Rihanna actually.
So here you go, man. Oh my god.
That's so funny. That's cute though.
Yeah. But anyways.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. You know we'd love to have you here. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, rewatch again and again and again.
Please, would appreciate it if you help us grow our channel.
We would.
One day you will wish you started at the bottom with us.
One day you'd be like,
watching.
why?
I
should have.
But anyway, take along on this journey and enjoy our podcast. And if you want to see us talk about something, just leave a comment down below.
Yeah, let us know what you guys
want to
know. Want to hear from us.
Have a blessed week.
Bye.
Bye.